In this video, we're gonna go over the newest synth from Reason Studios, Algoritm. Everything here in this video, other than my voice, is from the synth. I think the presets sound fantastic. I think the user interface is pretty intuitive. There are a few things I reckon could be improved about the user interface, but for the most part, I think it's great. And this could very well be my favorite synth which Reason Studios has ever produced. So let's get into the video. We'll go over some sounds, I'll show you the synth, how it works, and talk about why Reason Studios has actually got me more excited than I've been since like Reason 6. But guys, if you're watching and haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the red button, like this video, and leave a comment telling me whether or not you're gonna check out Algoritm. And if you have, what do you think of it? I'd love to know. Let's try some of these sounds, these lead sounds. What I think I actually might do is record directly into an audio track while we're trying it out. So this way I've got my MIDI data in case I do want to change anything later, but then I've also got the audio. Today we're talking about Algoritm, a new FM synth by Reason Studios. And I've been saying this with pretty much all of their releases recently, but this might be my favorite one that they've done. Let's try some of these sounds. And so I started thinking, this has been my sentiment for what have we got now? We've got Algoritm, Friction, Pattern Mutator, Beat Map. These are all really great players and instruments that I've gotten excited about. And I was thinking back to the last time that I really felt the same level of excitement about a series of instruments or effects that Reason Studios had released, and it took me back to Reason 6. I got into Reason at Reason 5, back when record was a thing. That's my very first Reason box. Currently it's holding up the keyboard. And I remember in Reason 6, they released Alligator, Pulverizer, and Echo. 3 effects which I thought were awesome. I loved how creative they were and how they combined effects in different ways. I felt like these plugins enabled me to be immediately creative. That's cool. I love that mono vibe and how it like chops between the sounds. Now, in the years since Reason 6, Reason Studios have had what I would consider a little bit more of a darker period. There have been some awesome releases like Grain and Europa, but also some really trash offerings like Monotone and Rhythmic and whatever. There's not really any point to those plugins. Oh, that's cool. Well, it's really dry. And obviously, a lot of people are frustrated about the current state of the Reason DAW, and hopefully we can see that fixed in Reason 12. But I'm excited. I haven't felt this way about series of plugins or whatever that Reason Studios have released since Reason 6. I was excited to try out Scenic when Reason 11 was announced, but that turned out to be pretty much a little bit of a disappointment. The concept's really cool, but Scenic didn't really do anything new. I made a video about how you can achieve pretty much the same thing with plugins that already existed in Reason. Oh, actually I do like that. Yeah, it doesn't really sound like a lead guitar. I feel qualified to speak on that. So I was feeling like a little bit like, I don't know about where Reason Studios is going in terms of the plugins and whatnot, but then they started releasing Beat Map, and I was like, this is amazing. This is that kind of creative thing again that I enjoyed back in Reason 6. Then they released, what was next? I've forgotten the order. But they released Friction, Pattern Mutator, and now this Algorithm. All offerings that I've really enjoyed, that I'm really excited about. And this has got me pretty excited. If this is what they've been able to do 4 times in a row, in a pretty short amount of time, then I can't even think about what's coming next. I don't even know what that's doing, but that's sick. So many of these sounds work so well as leads, but also as basses. Ooh. Oh, this one is sick. Oh, I really like this one. Bit of a muted trumpet vibe. It's actually amazing how much like a trumpet that sounds. This is what I've always loved about Reason. And regardless of all the negative things that surround the state of the DAW and frustrations that people have, I really, really appreciate their ability to package effects in ways that allow me to be creative. And that's why I'm still a massive Reason fan, even though there's a lot of things that exist in the software in its current state that I don't love and really do think need to be overhauled in Reason 12. But that aside, I'm pretty happy with the way Reason Studios is going in terms of releasing plugins. No! That was a cool progression until we ruined it. I saw it happening. I saw myself going to play an E flat and an E, and I was like, no, it's not going to end well. All right. Pads are not quite as exciting, but man, they're satisfying to play. It's abrasive. You gotta love a mellow.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Rule number 1 of recording screen capture is actually stop the screen capture. Damn it. Thankfully, I have recorded all of this as audio, so, you know, all is not lost. All is not lost, but my gosh. One thing I think Ryan has always done super well is explain things in super simple terms. I love this explanation of FM synthesis.
Here's what you really need to know about FM synthesis to let Algorithm's intuitive design take over from there. The sound of FM synthesis comes from the combination of 2 simple waveforms. The first waveform is the one you hear and is often a pure sine wave. The second waveform you don't hear. Instead, it feeds into the first one to shape the sound in various ways from subtle to drastic. I mean, that's it. If you understand this basic idea that some waveforms will be tone generators that we can hear, and others will be fed into those to modulate the sound, then you're as much of an FM synthesis guru as you need to be.
And I miss the tutorials that Reason Studios used to do. The Ryan's picks for quick mix fix tricks, those were dope. and the super neat beat cheat sheet tutorials. They were great tutorials. Let's get those back. They were fun. This is my first time playing with the synth itself. I've messed around with a lot of the presets and I think they're fantastic, but let's see how intuitive and easy it is to use if we go reset device and start at the beginning. Okay, so this out, that creates a sound. Something has to be going out. We've got 4 different types of operators that we can put into 9 independent slots. Over here, we can rewire them however the heck we see fit. So what we've got here is a FM operator. Let's take a second one. Can we drag this around? Oh, okay. All right, wait. That's mildly annoying. It'd be cool if you could drag these around or at least copy the presets. Because, like, what if you have one here and now you want one here? And you've got to change all your settings. Minor detail. Ultimately, I don't think it matters where stuff is here, but let's just put one here instead. This routes to this one. And it starts doing FM stuff to it. So this here is like a wavetable synth. We can move through the different waves in the table using this. Let's use LFO1 to automate, I guess it would be wave mod 7. Nah, that sounds, I mean, it sounds interesting. Let's go with it. We'll go with it. Let's use LFO2 to automate the level of number 7. Okay, what happens if I take a filter and connect this to the filter? Wait, how do I not have this? Oh, okay. Click on the line. That's some very specific clicking required. I feel like that could probably be a little clearer. Click on the line to get rid of it. Okay, so now let's connect it like this. No, I'm not vibing with this filter, but I am vibing with this though. That's kind of cool. Key sync is important, so it starts at the start of when you press the key. Okay, some EQ. I'm feeling like a high end's a bit much. There we go. Ooh, hello. That's really cool. Bit of distortion. Oh, let's do a curve. Let's do curve 1, distortion amount. That's kind of cool. Phaser. Compression. Delay. Reverb. At this point, I'm committed to using all the effects. So then there's this thing where we can hit randomizer. It's like a touch strip, and we can select what modes we want to randomize. So let's randomize the level, the envelope, and the frequency. So now when I hit this randomizer, it's going to randomize all of those parameters on everything that I've got here. Boom. I reckon that's such a cool feature. All right, now that I have a massive mess. Let me see if I can turn this into a beat that actually sounds half decent. Well, that's the video, guys. Thanks for checking it out. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give the video a like. Let me know in the comments whether you think Algoritm is worth checking out. I love it. I think it's great. I'm super excited to use it more in the future. Like I said, I think this might be my new favorite synth from Reason Studios. That's been it, guys. I'll catch you next time.